This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rams about to kick it away and get this season started. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Nice, just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Washington's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Williams looking for a man. Bringing the heat. Grab near the marker. It's Lawson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
So the Colorado State Rams offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
The Rams come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defender swat it away.
Got his man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Back to pass. It's Curry. He got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado State. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback will keep it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. On the run, it's Dupree. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Rams will call on their punt team. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And it'll be down right there. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Looking for space. It's Dupree. Got enough for the first. Turning it on. He's up to 47 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. The Rams just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To throw, it's Curry. Unleashes one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking left. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Going to the running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. 3rd down, red zone play. Crowd alive. He wants it all. Touchdown, Colorado State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Utah. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Complete in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Williams will pass. The quick out. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. 3rd down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking for space, it's Dupree. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Deep throw off his back foot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Looking to buy time. Wide open downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rams.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Let's go, let's go. Williams looking for a man. He'll pull it down and run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Washington sends out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Motion from the wideout. Handoff from the shotgun. Got a little space. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was fingers. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Breaks the tackle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Let's talk for just a second about Washington. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And he goes down again. That has been the story, and that has been the struggle for this offense early in this game so far. They cannot keep their quarterback standing on their feet. They had already given up 3 sacks early. That's the 4th now in this game. They don't have a chance to win this one if they can't start pass protecting up front.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. On the ground, it's Dupree. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
From the gun, give on the inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Curry. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They punt it away on 4th down. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Motion from the back. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it away off his back foot. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And the Huskies backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Slithers into space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Williams will pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fires to the right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Here's the pressure. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And that's okay. The offensive coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of stats. Continue to find that guy. You'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Oh, he missed it. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Williams looking for a man. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off play action on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And everything looked good on that play. The receiver does a really good job of pushing upfield and then coming inside. But what happens when you come inside? You start coming to all those bodies and those linebackers and those safeties coming to play. And those alligator arms sometimes get a little bit short.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Williams will pass. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. He's got his man across the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to get behind the defense. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Williams looking for a man. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And his first throw here is incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Unloads it left. It's caught. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop now to see what they do on 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's open on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. Fights off a defender. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Slam down again, and they try to just grind out this first down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Not a chance. missed it. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Colorado State. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rides to back and leaves it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Horton. Throws to the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
And the heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Going right to work up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the move at the 30. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air. It's Horton. Bringing the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Looking for a huge play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Colorado State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice. Touchdown.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Catches it inside his 20, chance to really gain some ground. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To the air, it's Horton. Release to the back. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Fires to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Horton. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll send the back in motion. Third down play from the gun. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boston. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun. The inside handoff looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Grabbed behind the line. It's Boston. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. There he goes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return. Improve this field position. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Washington sends out the punt team. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Rams line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting him 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays when I can be physical.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And the Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his man. It's Winfield. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Makes a grab over the middle. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington sends out the punt team. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The handoff keeps working on that clock. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Pulls it in, it's Warren. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Might as well stick with him.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play is going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try the run. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quarterback adapting. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got room to work. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. to the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Here's a throw downfield late. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.